Some of you don't like to hear this. But the Lord said, you know, he's my child. And I love him. Just as much as I love you. I don't want to hear that either. I wanted to save my mom. I was frozen with fear, as I said. And I realize now I've held that deep inside. And what the Lord spoke to me, and this is a big deal, the Lord spoke to me that I had never forgiven myself for not being able to do anything about it. Which sounds kind of psychological, weirdo stuff, but it's true. It's true. I had not forgiven myself. And God showed me that I had to forgive myself, and then I had to take some outward steps. No more just praying it to the air. No more just saying, God, forgive my dad. But I had to do something as an outward expression of this choice that I've made to forgive my dad. See, I never personally told my dad I forgave him. Never. You know why? Because he never asked. He never even acted like he needed to be forgiven. He never even acknowledged any of the stuff that I felt he should acknowledge. And I think that I've subconsciously been waiting for him to show up, step up. But he never did. Never did. So I've just kind of been in this holding pattern emotionally. Oh, I've been loving Jesus, loving my wife, loving my kids, preaching the gospel, been doing all kinds of things. And I just kind of kept that over there. And it's not like I was hiding it intentionally. It's not like I was going, I'm just going to keep this bitterness toward my dad. No, I tried to forgive him over and over. I read books. I've taught on it. I know the stuff. I mean, you can know something and not be there. And so the Lord brought this to my heart. He says, you got to do something outwardly. God gave me some clear instructions of what to do. I'm going to share those with you in a few moments. But before we do, I have to open my Bible. It's very important that we read the Word. You guys with me on that? Let's look at what Jesus has to say about forgiveness. Because here's what I know. I know that even as I unpack my story, some of you guys are going, dude, chill out. Okay, back up the truck. That I really don't want to talk about this subject. But I want you to know, Jesus talked about this subject a lot. And I want to look at a few things Jesus had to say about forgiveness today. Matthew 18, verse number 21. The Bible says, Peter came to Jesus and asked him, Lord, how often should we forgive someone who sins against me? 7 times? I mean, this is right in the money, man. Bam! What is this forgiveness thing? And how often do I need to forgive? Do I forgive once? I mean, if they do something once, then that makes sense. Maybe I forgive them and then, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, right? That whole deal. Peter says, well, 7 times. And that seemed like a really noble thing. I mean, 7 times, man. I mean, that's righteous. I mean, that's really benevolent. 7 times. And Jesus said, no, not 7 times. 70 times 7. Now, some of you